Defeat to Croatia on Wednesday ended England's hopes of a first World Cup final appearance in 52 years and broke the hearts of fans back home, but the latest anecdote involving Gareth Southgate might just warm them up. Elsewhere, Antoine Griezmann has been switching off from football with some four-legged friends, while France teammate Hugo Lloris might have some competition for his spot for Sunday's final. Here are some of the highlights from day 29 in Russia that you might not have seen. Prosinecki forgets decorum in World Cup. Robert Prosinecki was, until Wednesday, part of the greatest Croatia team ever to play at the World Cup. After Zlatko Dalik's side reached the final at England's expense, the former midfielder would be forgiven for feeling just a little frustrated that the team of 1998 had been surpassed. Not so, it seems. On HTV, the ex-Barcelona and Real Madrid man could barely contain himself, shouting, "This is the biggest Croatian sports success ever. We have crushed England in the second half. Well, if you can't cut loose at the World Cup, when can you?" France audition for Lloris' replacement. Hugo Lloris' place in the France team appeared under threat in a difficult run of form early in 2018, but his performances in Russia have fully justified Didier Deschamps' faith. So why, Omnisport is wondering, have they been holding tryouts for a stand-in goalkeeper in training? Paul Pogba and Antoine Griezmann were among the outfield players to try their luck between the posts in a scandalously underhanded attempt to wrestle position from their teammate. Croatia find unlikely fans in Bangladesh. Croatia's run to the final has been one of the surprise stories in a World Cup so full of shocks it could probably power Moscow's metro system. Dalik's side have won plenty of admirers on their way to Sunday's clash with France, the latest, apparently, hailing from Bangladesh. A reporter from the South Asian nation mentioned to Dalik on Thursday that almost the whole country have abandoned their previous backing of Argentina and Brazil in favor of Croatia. "Thank you for your support, it means a lot to us," was the coach's response. Hardly effusive gratitude, you might say, but he had been holding a news conference for about 45 minutes by this point. It's a tiring business. Griezmann finds four-legged distraction. If Antoine Griezmann is feeling the nerves ahead of the World Cup final, he has found a good way to channel that anxious energy. The France forward, a lover of all things equine, has turned his attention to horse racing, perhaps in a bid to distract himself from carrying the hopes of a nation on Sunday. Princesa, it seems, was due to take part in a race at Marseille-Bourly on Thursday, although results appear a bit sketchy as to whether Griezmann had any success to celebrate. Southgate's heartwarming message for media manager. The pervading theme around England's run to the World Cup semi-finals was how much Gareth Southgate had united the players, coaches and fans in Russia and at home in support of the team. Marcus Rashford tweeted to say the boss had brought belief and the love of football back to a national setup that had been mired in difficulty for too long. It seems Southgate's efforts were extended beyond just his players in the camp. Jim Lucas, England's social media manager, revealed a wonderful personal message the coach had given him prior to the tournament even starting. Football might not be coming home, but Southgate and his side might just get the warmest welcome England has given a football team in half a century.